If you love your country, you should have the public spirit. But you find our citizens go and vandalize electric cables. They vandalize the railway stations. Why do they do that? They do that because they have a mercenary spirit. Let me quote the president. On the 6th of June 2018, this is what he said during the State of the Nation address. I decided to write it down in order to come and share with you. He said, I cannot fail to talk about mercenarism of the public officials and corruption of some of them. The mercenarism interferes with the patriotic attitude of the freedom fighters. People expect money for every little task. We could not have liberated this country if we did not have a high degree of altruism. Altruism means doing something virtually for its own sake, because it is the right thing. This attitude of altruism must come back. As for the corrupt officials, I would like to inform the public that their only element of security is the acquiescence of the public by not reporting these criminals. Otherwise, there is no criminal we cannot handle. When you go back to the villages, let people know what distinguishes you from those who have not gone through this course. What will people tell? When they see you are cleaner than others, when they see you are more responsible than others, people should ask, did you attend the patriotism course? You are a bit different this time. But if people look at you and you have simply adjusted to the same village mentality of those who have not gone through this course, that should be the distinguishing feature. I celebrate you today, and I celebrate my old school. I spent 4 happy years here. And I was a head prefect when I was in Namilyango. And in S6, I did my S4 from here. I did my S6 from here. I was a head prefect. And we enjoyed our times here. We had the slowest bus, but we praised it as Concord. That was just about our attitude. You know, the best thing about Namilyango College is the attitude. You know, our favorite sports those days? It was boxing and rugby. Boxing was done there at that pyramid. What is the attitude of a boxer? Fight one more round. That's the attitude. It doesn't matter what has happened to you, whether your teeth are falling out, fight one more round. That's it. Just one more round. And I'm sure some of you were feeling your legs giving way, but you had to keep going, isn't it? Now, that is the attitude of a patriot. You go against all odds. So our boxing coach would say, fight one more round, even when you feel like exiting and fleeing. With rugby, the attitude is, hold on to the ball. It doesn't matter what is happening around you. Your duty is only to hold on to the ball and hope that your comrades will keep the attacking teams away as you run. Go of the ball, no matter what is happening, even when your ribs are cracking. I therefore expect that today you are leaving these grounds with a new attitude. You are lucky because you are no longer a subject of experiments. I'm sure when the patriotism courses will be members of the Jeshi la Wananchi. You can be members of the army, the Uganda People's Defense Forces. How many of you would want to join the army? I hereby declare that your names should be written. I hope you are above 18. You know, our laws are a bit strict, but I do not know what the commander-in-chief would think. But I personally believe that we can talk to the Minister of Education and talk to the school administration, and you live for 1 year, but you can come back. And we will persuade the government to pay your fees when you come back. That would be my advice to the president. Because the best part is that you are not just going to join the army because you have nothing else to do. That's not how to be a good soldier. When you say, Biganye, so let me go to the Maje. I don't want that to be the way you join the army. I want you to choose from a young age. We are going to discuss that with the headmaster. We are going to discuss that with the Minister of Defense and also the Chief of Defense Forces. There should be an opportunity for those who really have shown an inclination to a military life. Because being in the army is about life. It is not part-time, it is full-time. Imagine you go away for 1 year, qualify as a soldier, you come back and sit in the class, you go to university, then you can go and even do a cadet course. Isn't that interesting? These are ideas that we have got to discuss. Why? Because warfare has changed. You know, the warfare started with people boxing each other. Then they learned to throw stones to extend their arms. Then they got spears. Now they have machine guns. They even have missiles, now drones. The wars of the future may be fought by robots. So those of you who are so inclined, I believe something should be done. In the past, there were those who were allowed to sit P7 exams while in P6. There were those who were allowed to sit S4 exams while in S3. There were those who were allowed to sit S6 exams while in S5. And it was okay. Some of us, we jumped so many classes in primary school. Those days it was allowed. But now, I think it's a different story.